Always looking for that second opportunity.
And there it is. Calling it into motion now, but both teams also looking for the same signs of life. It's on Paper X though. Stun! Not even a connection, it's raw gunfire! In his grips, looking for a little bit more here. Slide off Bango. It's Forsaken who gets the better of him. First kill advantage. Massively going away at Paper X so far along with these fights.
Same gun for both. Forsaken just a little quicker to the trigger. Envy's clearing this area out. Now let's Divine lean over a little bit to go and help something, but this B site broadly undefended.
Just ignoring the drone now. It's a bit of chip damage straight to the chest. This guy's revealed up though and surely going to be spammed down something. Double cloud burst. They're going to escape. Going to give up a lot of this space now, wait for the rest of his team to come through. The bullets tagging.
It's great retake pattern from Paper X though. They're taking away all of these safe spaces that the post-plant players might play on. Very claustrophobic right now for EDG.
Corralled them into the site. They've got to try and fight forwards here because the post-plant positioning is not ideal like you're saying. It's a bonus idea from Paper X, and right now they're coming up with everything. Nobody takes matters into his own hands. Deep push into CT. Chichu, the next up to step up, and again he's actually delivering and dishing it all the way out. But Jing with that DTP, just trying to hunt down where these stragglers could be. Left unaccounted for, a lot of damage done, but it's again today. Something again onto this angle, crouched up at this time.
Spike down, B.
Not asleep at the wheel. Gets the punish off onto Nobi, it's a big kill.
Yeah, I mean, if Smoggy's going to be using that smoke to try to threaten like they could take some B space, they need to be more aware than that.
Gearing up now, but they don't have any initiator util to burst out of this one just inside, but that's going to be dissipating. Flash, underhanded, still unaccounted for. Something holding it down, flick of the wrist, can't quite manage it, but Kang going to be dropping back off now. Still, reinforcements have arrived at Inby. Taking over now, taking over! Into the EDG players, drone, forwards. See if he can get any tags.
Kang didn't get the orb.
Apparently not. Didn't actually end up going for it here. The paranoia, but a DTP into the corner. That molly at your feet. Jing, Jing, Jing! Very brave stuff. Gonna hand over the gun at the end of the day here, but Hunter's Fury might do enough. Potential tags, damage. There it is. Kill claimed. Jenny going down. Nobody with a plan, but it's just a tap to see. There's an extra element that they can pull out of Paper X. Still getting information, squaring out Kang. Trying to batter his way past this one. It's in his hands here. Nobody not feeling like it's a safe place at all. The squeeze being applied. Kang!
Oh my God.
Dash forwards. Went for an ace now, and now the Blaze Storm out ready to slice and dice potentially, but he's hunting forward at last. Straggling player. The movement. The bowler. Didn't go anywhere at all, but the wall. Oh, it's a bit of spam. So walls are going to be dropping on either side. It's traded out.
Frankly, I think Paper X will take that.
See how this one goes now. The pit being committed. It's going to be a very tough retake here for Paper X. Already only working with the Sheriff. Operator in the hands or something. It's a good tag. But Paper X are going to have to go hunting. Fishing for a couple of kills here. Nobody. Fast onto the flank, but he's made noise. Something's ready for it. Watchful eye onto that angle. And Avenue now. Up through main. His players are being domed. Toppled now. It's just a pit that stands up against it. The true test now to see if he can get past all of this. Jenny steps forwards now, jumping, trying to hit that transfer. Chichu! 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 But he's tagged up here. Blind shots might be required. He's going to be blinded up regardless. Has to dash to disengage. There's plenty of Paper X players potentially waiting. Chichu though. Backstab, a threat now onto the flank that's going to be making it all the more awkward. Thorn in their size, but it comes down to this raw individuality. Inby potentially taking over again as Jenny. That's a straight back, doubled up to face it. It's an onslaught occurring onto the B site. Something. Open sight lines given to him, but now unavoidable, really. Made up here, deep dart, deep flash, now an even deeper dash. Forsaken. It's the overdrive being forced to be pulled down, but he's not expecting this one. There's a crossfire set up. Forwards! Jing attempting for the punish. Straight it out though. Chaos occurring in that A main fight, but now finally a bit of a stalemate called for. Player advantage here to EDG into the post plant once more. It's a very nice setup from them. High-lows set up, slightest of angles, just a jiggle and a shoulder. It's all something needed, and he's evened it into a 3v3. Cove into the back. Preemptive spam. Smoggy making the most of it though, and still Kang unaccounted for on this push. Looking for a little bit more here. Signs of life though, but he's going to be revealed out to the open. Time ticking. Paper X going to get a bit of a move on here. Doubled up towards it. Inby with a quick trade. Now the shot class flying through. Nobody knows. 70 HP. He's got to see if he can hope for the best. A few sharp shots. Something sticking. He needs the defense in order. No way! Absolutely. Cannot count them out. And the knife positioning again is just sublime. Supportive util. Something didn't know which way to look.
Yeah, great take, great control. And something without a player there to be able to break the recon for him. I think they were hard expecting that to be the EDG push with the Harbor ult into A. And now they're forced to make a reaction on the other side. Nobody has got his eyes on this.
Yes, but there's a lot of hard flanks by Paper X. Turning here, straight up, sharp with a shooting here. Rifle in hand for Forsaken. He's barely swatted them out. It's damaged them through the wall. Sliders of Dinks now calling potentially for the speed up once more, but this is dangerous, dangerous stuff. Chichu is going to see if he can find his way out of this one. Still straight out. Jing's straight on top of it. Kang slowly circling around. He's hearing the sound cues now, though, and I Blaze Storm. Oh! It's a full-on takeover. 3-piece for him in a round. Shutting out any chance of a comeback. Nobody and Kang. Jing's left into a 1v2. Pure discipline, EDG, shoulder to shoulder, doubled up in backside.
He's got the smoke for it.
Shadows, giving him any room at all. Jing is just hoping to hunt. He's ice at one. Deep TP though, now left guessing where could he be. Kang circling. No! That is just ridiculous!
Spike, this would be dangerous.
Get punished, but he's playing pretty passive position here. It's just a drone to try and pull out some of this util, but look at it. Positioning, waiting to absorb his aggression, and Chichu back against the wall. Jing straight there in it. Looking to put the pressure on them in between the pyramids with a gun. Not ideal. Still Jing active, alive, and kicking. Stamping out the fire that was this first half for them. Spikes in their possession now, Jenny. And Smoggy have got a lot to do. The map has just been flipped around against them.
Yeah, they don't have information about where something is. That's why you're seeing EDG not commit fully to this. The longer they wait, the more they threaten a flank, but something's watching it.
The one-way is refreshed. 45 seconds left.
Paper X cannot let this slip away from them. They have a perfect position. Jing has done everything for them so far.
Flash primed. Jen is going to be calling for it, waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and here it is. Time is right. Left click on, forwards is the play. Jing slams shut in their face. The 4-piece towards it. The 1v2 for Jenny. Teed up. But how do you ISO these 5-6 bullets? Remaining, it's all something. Potentially unaccounted for, but on that timing, could abandon in hand. It is traded in time.
And now they can go back to the insert of something at double doors.
It's fakes on fakes, pressure on pressure, but nobody again. He's inserted himself forwards. It's Divide. Just decapitates nobody. Cleans up the threat of that. Paranoia is going to be connecting, and Kang potentially spotted out towards the back of that site. No one willing to contest just yet. Deep high tide though is going to be cutting its way across now. Walls on walls. A backside position already taken up. It's dropped down. Paper X forcing the issue. Jing! Hot hand and Moy striking while the iron is hot. There's no slowing down. He's passed 2 rounds. Jump spot. Gets the acknowledgement. Knows where Jenny is. The 1v3 for him. Still one hell of a task. Waiting for it. Sign from util. Walking all the way up. And that timing couldn't be better. As soon as the util's utilized, going to be completely cancelled out the drone. It gets all the info they were looking for.
At the same time, though, Chishu did use his snake bite and the orb pop. So now this second wave timing for Paper X is not too bad at all.
Now they're going to be sending it flying forwards here with a dart, but it's going to be broken up. And a fast lane, they are patient as anything.
Look at Jing
forwards, so that noise pressure. All eyes are towards that choke point. Chichu now trying to do it all. Standing tall up into the corner. Time being poor. Kanga's right there. Chichu still not removed. It's his sight. He's not willing to give it up for free. Hot shots forward, something still, but now at 27.5, that's all he's got to work with. Brings it into the 1v2, but nobody. Slight angle here, but something where the operator could be primed for it. Just plucks the life out of Chichu.
What an outrageously good peek. Crosshair placement, the dip onto the angle.
Something has been insanely consistent with his opping in this series, the event so far.
Is this A main setup as well, though, again, that EDG thrive with? Getting your cove deep onto an angle like this and getting Smoggy inside of it, he can play for the ult orbs, he can generate his harbor ult really heavily, and it just means that the rest of EDG can spread out a bit. I am surprised to still see 3 players on A, though. They've left Jenny on a complete island.
Not budging. It's a lot of pressure to put on Jenny. Here's a drone. That's going to fly forwards here. Cancelled out, but I think just barely spotted out. Looks to square up now, sidestepping, and something's just watching for those rotates. Jenny forced to retreat back and away, a flash underhand, and just to do something about it. But the protocols
30 seconds left.
Flowing freely now for Paper X.
First round in a while where I think EDG have pretty heavily misplayed and misunderstood what Paper X are going for. Another kill from Something's Up. This attack sided up has been a marvelous addition to the ideas for Paper X. And the calling's really clean from them too. The way that they're
jumping round as players waiting, but a shot goes wide. Kankai now with a dash, moves forwards and this time strikes. Gonna do it for Forsaken though. Forward again, overdrive, and he's running ajar and chasing toward the shots, sidestepping the bullets. One-man army and he's caught all the pressure, pulling the players of EDG out like a poultice. Now with a bit of a pause.
Get out of my way.
Bit of temperament into the round, but this is going to be again applying even more pressure over towards Jenny. How well can you anchor? Underhanded with a flash. It is that big connection here for these players. Still, the trades might not be intact enough. Forsaken has gone down. Arrow pointing out, though. Invi taking out Jenny. Quick little turnaround. Transfer. Smoggy's ready for it. Moving his way. Weaving and ducking and brings it into the 1v1.
I don't think Devi knows where Chichu's coming from here.
Fast on the flank. And accountable for potentially Devi. Trying to spot him out with a jump spot, seeing if he can scope it out, but it just spotted it. Signs of life potentially. T2 healthy as anything here. Walls up. Devi trying to play and insert a bit of the mind games. And off that angle! Unaccounted for! It's Paper. See it. Stun's going to be ricocheting. Drone forwards. Gets the tag onto the player they were looking for. Deep TPing. Putting the crunch, the pressure, the pinch is on now. And this A-hold is getting dismantled. Cut to shreds. Deep is the backside controller. Nobody's just spotted out signs of it. Surely not. He's managed to grab two. Brought his team a potential lifeline in it, but still a 2v3. Kankan. Limited opportunities with the walls in his face. The attack. What are you up? Slowly moving his way up the jump spot, though. Already spawning forward and just misses a second chance of it. That is brave as anything by Devi. Free swing and a fight forwards. What is that by Smoggy?
He's got the ult.
Magnetic straight to it, but something on the lurk once more. And this is that insurance policy. All but guaranteeing it now, but not clearing into the corner. Hold on, shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder! Smoggy turns it. Combs active now, but an ult uploaded. Kankan sticking it fully.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that that's how EDG pick up that round. Should have been a slam dunk flank around from Something. And he just doesn't look to the right at all. The way that they cleared through this pit was lovely. I think a misplay from EDG not having someone ready to break a drone reclear. A misplay as well in terms of the timing, but this is everything.
That's what it hinges on.
Smoggy can't believe it. How's this guy teleported next to me? And why is he not looking at me? Why is he part of the retake?
Potentially exactly what EDG needed. Still down by 2 rounds, but bit of momentum behind them, still with the weaponry to see if they can punch back. This is a lot of pressure. Paper X making a lot of noise towards us. The knife's going to be committed to that double door, so the drone not cancelled out. Clears the way a lot, but EDG's playing tucked up in terms of the positioning. It comes down to the anchoring now, but a big squeeze once more. Twisting and turning again to go. Smoggy's position accounted for. Spotted out from earlier. Paper X just far too good.
Once you let them through these choke points, they are just running over and dominating the site. And this one, surely you can't let slip. But Something's going to try his best, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the nerves and the pressure are getting to them a little. It seems crazy to say, but he's had a couple of weird moments in the last 2 rounds.
2v3, EDG. They want to play for it. Going hunting. Hoping for the possibility here. It's a lovely movement. Chichu ISO'd it now. It's a 2v2. Reload committed. Left guessing, but time's ticking, and there's still the pit to play around here. Paper X surely with the advantage. EDG have got to get a bit of a move on, but already the decision's made. Spike is ticking far too rapidly, and just with that, I mean, a fadeaway shot. Kankang not even able to keep him for the information. Hold on here, and this one's Kankang striking. The dagger to the back to multiple players. Now finally this ult offloaded. Hunter's Fury, that is excellency from nobody. Difficult to hit that one, but still managed to land the shot. Dash back deep to disengage. Kankang though is going to be stepping up to square up. Potential with the refight now, these players, that random spam, hold on, he's just connecting bullets to the dome, Something barely alive, limping away from the backside of this one. Side control forward, Smoggy's just got the judge with a bit of spam still, solving the issues, cleaning them all up. But Invi, no slouch, you can't count this team out, Something 10 HP. He's got to find a way forwards into the smoke. Invi plays, step into the side, oh, it's all Smoggy. He's taking it. Right timing to be taken here. Looking to see if they've inserted a straggler. The deep drone not going to be pushed back here, but the up trap and a dash. Chichu stunned up into the corner. Too much to deal with. Overwhelmed as swiftly as that. It's a masterclass here on the exit. Paper X with an increase of pace, an increase of tempo. And Jenny and Smoggy to see if they can pick up the pieces. That is devious. The something swing to set up Jing. Gliding to the side, Smoggy. 1v2, 1v2, 1v1. And the plan's still not down. Overheating potentially. Hold on. There's a world with it. All offloaded. Push forwards, Jing looks to disconnect. Pushes past, there's no blind intact for him, and the reposition could be everything. The prior damage done, it's all in Smoggy's hands. Comes down to the 1v1, but just 3 bullets remaining. He'd have to be sharp. He'd have to be on point.
They've all missed the timing.
And he might need a bit of luck on his side.
He has the cove.
That's the cove. Dead sit. And now, a bit procced, there's a bit of spam. Jing has to reveal his positioning now. He's sticking. Smoggy! EDG just will not stay down. Now they look to see if they can take it to OT, but it is again at rapid pace. Jenny is instantly able to trade, cuts it up. Oh my, nobody potentially baited out here just by pedaling. It's clean. Put together in the end. Chichu now inserts himself and announces himself to the side with a snake bite. That deep TP potentially there. Jing repositioning with the rest of his team, calling for a bit of a temperament in the round, but he missed the timing. Chichu not clear, but still watch yet. Look at this, it's magnetic! Chichu! Damage done and almost bringing down Devi. 6 HP. And a dream here, but Kang's got it all covered. Looking for a chance to claim a second with a win here today. Forsaken! He's not finished, he's not done yet. It's damage done and more. And discipline and temperament is called for. No overheating this time, Paper X.
These trap plays have been absolutely deadly. Paper X have got a bunch of them.
And a bit of random spam, surely that'll do it. There it is. Get a map lead as they head towards potentially the next one here. Smoggy there, Jenny! What a time to come alive!
One enemy remaining.
He's been the glue player the entire time for them. And no... Drone declared away. Paper X looking for information, but up towards the side, this is where it's being played now. And Paper X, they are trying to defend this one. High cuts them out. A fight taken towards that double door angle. Chichu traded for the big reveal. Lights up Moto players. EDG corralled now, collected onto the side. They got to get this plant down now. The snake bite. It's precarious as anything.
No shock to follow up. Envy and something are committing to the flank. Jenny holds him back.
It's a big wraparound. Jenny, again it falls on his shoulders. The glue player, ISOs the fight! ISOs them beautifully! It's all done, it's all put into his hands. And a 1v2 now handed to Devi. Jenny and nobody though, nobody with the timing! She's just going to be here in this one with the drone. It's going to be the knife for the snake bite. Already pulls out with a deep dash. Already cutting this one up, something. Well, checking onto the corner, there's chances here, but Chichu again, he's a menace. The anchoring position. Finding it so damn difficult to remove him. Something way out to the open! They're losing their head. Losing their minds. They try and play this one to the bitter end, but it's all EDG. 2-player advantage. Jing looking to see if he can seal anything up. Making it a little bit more even, but he's hunting for these kills. He's just not finding them. Hold on. Snap to the side. Devi also online. So that 2v2, but Chichu, do they know about his position? That's the question. Holding still for now. Smoke players ring around the rosies. Chichu, it's a bullet to the temple. Devi's taken out. And this surely could be it. It's into Jing, seeing if he can do it. 1v2.
30 seconds left.
66 health. And the pressure's on him. The emphasis placed. He's the one who has to get the plant down. He's the one who has to find a way forwards out of this one, but he's running out of time. Already ticking down, 17 seconds. TP forwards, a bit of spam forwards, and he knows he has to play for this one forward to committal. It's spam though. This dangerous tidings all the way. Watch for my Kang, sidestep. Jing, no way! No! But it delivers the map win nevertheless to EDG. Positioning, pretty impeccable stuff here from EDG. Time is already ticking. Devi Gonna be taking that first contact now, Sheriff in hand. Teammates by his side, up towards that Jenny angle. Hold on, blind as anything, but hold on, the damage finally. Cleaning up these kills, it's Forsaken. Filling up the feed, Chichu onto that wrap, Smoggy. Trying to do the best, but the damage potentially enough. Chichu, hold on, defuse. Being stuck in the plant position is just not ideal. Not at all.
To drift over to B, which is where the hit's coming.
Yeah, Smoggy. See this move all the way forwards now with that fast lane, cutting it all the way up. Anchoring players, the molly in the smokes, up to Divide, but he doesn't have to come but a job. Immediately dismissed, and hold on, this is just pot shots into the dark, into the smokes. Jing taken out.
Really nice clean round from EDG. That C's molly combo is a beautiful idea from Nobody and Smoggy. Cooked Forsaken. This was a weaker buy from Paper X, but they were never in this round.
Never had a real chance, to be honest. Bonus ideas from Paper X just being sidestepped. The danger in it being diffused, and Smoggy, all this sound, all this noise being made. Jing! It's immediately sealing up the gaps, but now sped up all the way to sight. You're going to see EDG look to take this one, but to run it back. Smoggy cleaves and clears a bit of a path forwards. Hold on, that's Jenny going down with a spike. Tight now. EDG is going to try and find a way to batter their way out of this one. Nobody just squaring up. Taking the fights, all the confidence in the world.
Really good pathing from Paper X, though.
Yeah, now putting the squeeze out through halls. And now just Nobody backs against the wall. Oh my goodness. It's a device going to be caught out there by the Prowler. We'll have to disengage out and away. The Nightfall gives that piece of mind acknowledgement. Divide! There's no way he's going for the repeat. What a play. Two players brought down, sent straight to the spectator seat. EDG gonna find a way forwards now. Seeker's finally dissipating, but that horse control again. The understanding fundamentally is too damn good for Paper X. Back on control, it's individuality that was helping on the last map for EDG. Not present in that. That Outlaw, going for the second shot here, but he might be swiftly overwhelmed. This is full running and gunning from Kang. With that stinger, takes control up towards tower, sharp shooting. It's evened out at least, the trade from Invi. Pot shots in place down towards that canteen position, but EDG at least with a plant down, with a chance. In with the weaker buy. Cage going to be pushed up, Divide just trying to assert himself here. Breaking the trip, removing bits and pieces of the util. We have ults ready.
That stun is going to be
the fault line. Yep, it's going to be tagging onto multiple players now, but the wall's there. What a shot by Chichu. It's already answering and making up for absolutely everything here. Invi forced to pull out these ultimate side steps. Kang. It's not long for the ward though. The damage was done prior. Invi now with a defuse. A flash from Smoggy. He's pulled them off, pushed them back, but he's only got the Bulldog. What can he do in a spot like this? Defender Divide sidestepping. Making it an awkward fight and engage. Smoke being played for though, trying to put the squeeze onto him. And again, like I said, he's not playing by the ropes to tag into it. Crazy shot by Chichu. Possibly the best that he can hope for. Up towards tower now, Forsaken. Going down, let's listen into Paper X.
If Ilya gets a kill, he can outburst.
I'll go from B main, guys. Wait, who's inside, guys?
I will go late.
Who's inside?
Phoenix Dream.
We checking B main for sure.
Sure.
I think one arcade fight. I don't see.
You guys make some.
Yeah, B main one.
Finish B main. You go clear B main. Clear B main, me sending one guy now.
Non B man.
I make some, I guess. Wait, what?
Still.
What? There's one here.
One behind the box.
Player standing.
One heaven, one.
That's something. Time ticking now. Despite getting away from him. No real chance at all. Smoggy takes that peek in the head clean off. They hear it, the plan now going to be called down and commed.
Spike planted.
Immediate rotations on the north side players.
Pretty big ultimates, but I don't think they'll necessarily want to use them unless they get some kind of advantage. Post-plan positioning is way better this time for EDG.
Yeah, it's Paper X only with the Sheriffs. Nado, hold on, that's a fault line too, alongside it. Trying to barrel over, see if they can create some space towards it, but the Sheriffs, my God! They're singing in the hands of Paper X players. There's no molly, cut it all the way out, no mollies at all, that's an ult! Expended! But all the players are dropping like flies!
Trying to lure Chichu
to see if they can refight this one, but they're already running back at their backs. They're going to have to see if they can put the pinch onto Chichu! Not so easily removed! And forwards is the play, Smoggy decimating now. Huge advantage already. Paper X, tail between their legs, forced to see if he can scurry away the rifles for the next round here, but this is EDG now firmly back in it.
PaperX were in control of this map, and it has firmly slipped away from them, as you're saying. This round, I think they actually get the fight they want to. They want that 2v1 into Chishu. That's what the defending game plan is built around. And Chishu just slaps them back down to earth. We have seen time and again in the last couple months, PaperX utterly outclass people on an individual and map theory level, the whole kit and caboodle. Today, it feels like even when their ideas work, the individual level of EDG is just too much.
They're on one today. Never hampered by the brightest of lights, are they, this squad?
They found my wire.
The 2K, okay, you can definitely talk about tightening up that timing, about pushing with, you know, a jump peek or a flash if they knew exactly where Chishu was positioned. At the end of the day, though, they have just taken 2 straight 1v1s and been dismantled there.
Don't get rusty.
Massive credit to EDG for turning up in this upper bracket with their best possible form.
Looking reminiscent here, we're seeing another off-the-rip play! Team just gets to one though. Follow up with a flash now, trying to put for the north side crunch. These players, it's a stamp of authority attempted by PaperX. They were all in. Full investment, barely anything at all. Now Smoggy left a 2-1 around so he can pick up the pieces. It is the spike reclaimed.
He's got to run.
He's got to run all the way back here. Luckily no players following up off the Trailblazer.
Smoke ended up being immaculate there from Jenny as well. God, look at that.
It's a brave play. No map control over towards the south side of the map. He is all the way forwards now and leaving himself as a deep insert.
There's a little ping on the map.
Hold on, hold on. Breaking a trip, he's revealed where he's potentially pushed out. Doesn't know where Chishu is. That's why he's worried about clearing halls.
Looking for information. Looking to make the EDG players as paranoid as possible. And he's got a flashback in 5 seconds.
Pure contact though by EDG. 30 seconds roughly left in the round to play with. He might be able to find himself an ISO player Forsaken. It's going to be on him.
They can't full contact into him though. They don't have the time.
Not the time, surely not. 23 seconds left. They're walking all the way up. 20 seconds remaining. Forsaken sees it though. Yuto flies out! What is that? It's Chishu. Unreal form. Hard entry into that site.
What a read.
Brings it into the 2v2. EDG managed to find their way through difficult rounds time and time again. A lot of pressure on PaperX. Bit of spam up towards the top box for Chishu. My God! Along PaperX. Looking like they're posturing up towards that B main angle, but the C's is going to be pushing them back and away. They spot a couple of signs of life. Ults able to be acquired here. Nobody's got it now ready, waiting. Knife full to be primed. See what the emphasis is going to be used to place off the back of this one. It's a lot of tight shows coming out for Jing! Snaps to it. It's Kang Kang. Let's take it out just before he goes down. Chishu trying to take advantage of the space and all that noise, pressure that was made, but it's something again. Straight back in it.
That's aggressive from something. Utilizing his teammates' nade to be able to put all of that pressure on Chishu. And they've immediately started pushing through tunnel.
Yeah,
very decisive, very fast, still super confident in the final round.
PaperX, they cannot let this opportunity slip. Player advantage situation again for them. And the fight's taken, they're just hunting for the information. Smoggy, a couple of bullets wrestling into the back of that wall, put some fear into their step.
And with Chishu down, you're pretty confident EDG don't have info on the north side of the map.
Same game plans here. Envy does have a Rolling Thunder. He's going to be able to delay the plant a little bit.
I think he should be looking to play full retake. You look at the positioning of the rest of the players on his team.
Got spike.
Just play that retake. Utilize the utility that you have, the ult that you have.
Yeah. There's no pushback here onto this one, but it does mean Smoggy's going to have an ult now. Same with Jenny. Ults to be played for, Orbital Strike. It's a critical one, making all the noise in the world here off onto the flank. It's on Jenny's shoulders. Forwards again, fights his time, but no accountants. Not for the corner, not for the clearance. But finally, these players are going to be toppled out. Still the running backs there. And Smoggy, that second lease of life, puts it to good usage. Envy, all on his shoulders. Fault line, forces a sidestep. The flash is going to be a miss. They'll pull out once more, though. Now you see him with that tap. Looking for seeing if the EDG players will just open themselves wide up here, but this is pure discipline, isn't it? They're not taking any chances. It's EDG looking to secure up that 7th, But Envy, time! It's against him too much! Spots a turret position here. Sometimes that's going to mean Devi is alone, but not this time. Reload going to be heard on top of it.
Time to hunt.
Forsaken doing a big fake out here with all of his Sky Util. Baits out the push from Kankan.
Coming back.
That's a tough one here. Kankan going to be removed almost immediately. Now we can see that fault line. Nobody really put into a pen, and it's going to be difficult to fight your way past this one here. Rapid approach. Stimmied up. Full speed ahead. That's a call by Paperex, and the Molly's going to be sailing up overhead, but a little bit too late. Last sheer, looking for the last player here to just root out Jenny. Chichu and Smoggy. Working with barely anything at all here. Heads are rolling. Inclination as to where Smoggy was. They saw his Molly earlier. They sniff him out here. Step.
Every beginning of the round is a fake. They've caught Jing, but everyone else on Paperex is going in the opposite direction.
All the players around, but already it's a rapid approach. EDG have got to realize this one, and Chichu's the one to try and hold this one back. Just buying time for the squad to close. Second guessing themselves. They got a kill onto Jenny, and now they're moving in a completely different spot. They baited out the ult from Smoggy.
It's quite beautiful.
All the sound cues, the push and the pull, the rotations abound here. EDG left guessing where could they have gone.
And now the defense will have to spread back out the map a little bit, and Paperex are ready to re-pop back through Arcade. They're calling a really nice game.
A lot of util being committed, and ults by EDG. You're right, they are calling a phenomenal game.
Prowler sees nothing, they start stacking
There
A.
is no way at all. They have slipped the net entirely. They'll strike where it hurts. Flash with a connection, they know that tower's occupied. Chichu just with this judge. Looking to lock this one down now. No flash forwards, the judge knows it's going to be difficult to trade out, and that will cause for concern. They don't want it to go toe-to-toe with it. Chichu thorn in their side, but Envy still stepping up. Smoggy with the instant trade. Flash forwards, dodged in time. Precarious positions into 2v2. Chichu's picked up the upgrade. He's got the rifle. He's already onto sight. It's perfect play in position, but he's revealed it anyway. And Paperex, individuality, heavy-handed now, firing off. You know that Chichu's the one that has to play for it. Third fall potentially by Devi, but walking up, yep, snaps it aside. He might just call the troops all the way back. He's heard the rotations, and they're catching the bodies.
They are scattering EDG to the wind.
Blinded.
EDG left really reeling now.
Enemy remaining.
No safety at all.
And Jing's going to be able to get the showstopper online with this plan.
30 seconds left.
This is his map. It's his home territory. And he'll have another opportunity to take Paperex forwards in the next round. A little aggro play. Nobody almost invited forwards there.
Yeah. Lamba going down. It's tempting. Not going for it, though.
The economy is just absolutely thriving on Paperex. They should be looking to chase this one to generate ults.
Oh my goodness! Almost a missed opportunity, but a fault line secures it in the end. You're right. Jinger secures the kill, though. He's already earned up his showstopper, but they're not too worried about it.
Yeah, even with Forsaken dying, he gets the Seekers online. It's a big uphill battle now for EDG. They are lacking the ultimates. Paperex have the initiative on the attack side, the initiative with the ults. They've showcased that they can do these slow, more fakey rounds, and EDG's defense can't really handle it. Kang is going to pick up the operator. He is 3 and 14.
Yeah, he's going to look to see if he can turn this around. Unconventional. Not used to seeing him perform this poorly. But EDG, they've got to do it now. Paperex looking like they're cooking up a bit of a threat over towards the tower play.
Faking like it could go slow, but this Molly lineup, as you're saying, means that speed is going to increase as soon as Jing and Envy get set up in Arcade. Here's the Molly, that's the timing.
Oh, straight there. I'm going to see and listen in potentially, but Bacon's forward now. We're going to see the ult offload as Jing showstopper. Forward again. Smoggy's claimed one kill, but that shot straight to the corner. Let's take out Chichu. Pesky problem. Play it, Envy. Locking down Arcade. Steps towards a challenge and comes out on top.
It's a disaster for Kang. He's just invested into this operator and now finds himself in a 2v4 retake with it. Never been able to get impact in this map.
No. It's been shut out completely.
Still waiting for that round that really got him fired up again on Breeze. If he could find a moment like that, maybe he could take his team back into this game, but Paperex have locked them out, shut them out. And he's going to be forced to save again.
Yeah, it's a pure masterclass on the attack side for Paperix. We're not seeing the same mistakes rear its head.
No.
Ended up losing them split. Tiny opportunities. Getting overzealous, giving opportunities for EDG to clutch. They are hungry, hounding for these kills for the guns themselves. They understand how important it is. EDG, this is everything to them. Full investment. Kong. I push them back and away to keep this op for the next day, but this is it slowly circling around. They're not even giving that chance. It's feeling almost preordained. Jing forwards again, but that off angle is everything. The first kill that goes the way of EDG. Potential gun to be reclaimed on top of it. Jenny, he's caught in transition.
What a blunder.
Taking him easily on top of it all. Trailblazer clears up most of the other site. No more surprises. So Util now going to be chucked into the mix here. Invi potentially in some trouble, and Anator's going to be deaded, and Ultimate are going to be committed onto him, and no one's turning, no one's looking. Invi finally accounted for. TDG flooding in. The timing here, but it's a 2v4, now making it a 2v3. Sidestepping, Forsaken has got to do his best in a spot like this. Steps forwards, but it's on Chichu again. And now the squeeze on Divide, rapidly from the side. It's Chichu baiting, swinging around, and somehow it's EDG to find a light at the end of a tunnel. Really can't. Potential for a trap play here. EDG trying to square up nobody. This is just ridiculous.
How'd he get one?
Still gets the one before the traders in sight. The lockdown should be pushing these EDG players into the extremities, but Device so smart in terms of the crosshair placement.
Where are they going?
Where you going? Indecisive. Smokey's running forward. Some players running back. The flash is good with the connection, but it goes both ways. Blinded up. Smokey is going to batter his way out of this one. Into a corner. Into a box. He got a second. How are they managing it? Mistakes being made by Paperix once more. This can't be happening. Not a repeat of Breeze. But a 2v3, something in Invi, not done yet. Plan at least down.
They've got great post-plant utility. If something gets a kill, the round should be over. The orbital strike should lock things up.
Just holding. Tucked for now. Doesn't want to give anything away. Hearing sound cues now. We're going to see that one moving over, but that's going to be the molly sailing over. Jenny's already got half. It's a good wink on. Turn for them. Invi's found it. Hold on. Flash ready. But no kill claims critically onto something he doesn't have the ult to play for here. Invi! Oh my! Tony missed, what are they doing? Min-max it towards the bitter end, but they got that half. So it's EDG securing it up.
小心摆，小心爆弹，小心爆弹。我留。别急，我有大招的。Jump 我放了，Jump 我放了。Ark 我在看，没大一个，我可以打，不行，我开不了大，燕南有大招。思凯还在 Jump 是吧？
思凯回清 Jump 了，上来一个 Jump， 去踢球一个，手包点了只能。
我还在看 B 大，我在看 B 大，
你去帮他行吗，张周？
B 大还是三妹，我在加一大，我在疯了，
我封烟，
没有，假的，小心 B，
杀地，
小心 B，
B 进了，小心冲，你看你啊，我来保你哦。
你去吧。
哦。
It's patience play by EDG. They are cutting Paperix to shreds. Plan potentially might go down. Invi with a committal now. They do have ults to work with, but still it's a player disadvantage. EDG primed, ready. Oh, what a strike being offloaded this early on, forcing the issue. It's exactly what they ordered. Exactly what they needed. Still a 2v2 though. They're not quite out of the woods just yet. Kang forwards with a stick. Half potentially earned. No, just gets off in time. It's a perfect peep by something. Stimmy now forwards. And another tap. See if they can pull these players way down to buy something. Capital. EDG set their sights forwards for the OT. Divide trying to dominate control up towards the smokers with his angles there, but that is an absurd way to clear it. Walking in with a shorty in hand with Divide taken out. Suddenly, problems arising.
Nobody did that in the previous round. He walked in and went 1-for-1. This time he brings a buddy with a shorty. Really good adjustment coming out of the tag timeout. Shows you, even though EDG and their IGL Nobody are unconventional, they can still find really good answers.
Paperix right now scattered to the four corners of the map, basically. No cohesive idea just yet.
With Divide gone, there is a lot of pressure, actually, that a flank could be coming behind Invi.
Yeah. He's the one with a spike. Still, he presses the advantage forwards. It's them trying to sell a potential here. Forsaken is all the way through. He's potentially trying to play into CT here. And positions, EDG! Oh, it's the feed entirely filled up, and once more.
Cam is going to let them know. Trailblazer used on the north side.
clash from the crowd. Cheers on either side. The tension palpable now. Shots hitting straight to the dome. He's going to be brought down, but Forsaken trying to whip his way all the way in. Jing and the counter forwards running and gunning in a satchel to see if he can buy himself a bit of safety. The smoke. Bring around the Rosies. They don't have a clue. The damage is being done. Hold on, hold on.
He might have done him.
Game of timing. Oh my. It's getting precarious. It's getting frenzied. 3v3. Something, just spots out the shoulder. Chichu there, but now the squeeze! It's perfectly played for EDG, but it's a spike drop down and a damage from earlier. Goes both ways, Chichu in a 1v2. 1v2, spike picked up, but not a clue. There is no way. Operator! Kang's gonna be good for it. Takes a shot, but a trade is there. Wall to cut this one up and across, in through that sand control.
That also means Jing's one away from Showstopper, though.
Jing contacting again onto the line. There's a pixel angle, the pre-fire. Smoggy almost going down as a result. Could have been dire.
Could have been it.
Nobody still. It's a guessing game. He's just been sprinting back and forth, getting the steps in. It's a fault line and a swing forwards. Chichu looking to see if he can bail it out, relieve some of this pressure. But the Aftershocks finding these kills. Chichu anchoring. He's a menace. But an ult offloaded and a rocket to the back. That will spell defeat and doom. Nobody forced to do it all in a 1v2. Damage stone drops down. Plant is down though. The positioning not too ideal. The Paper X finally. Get the round that matters. Spawn to play off the sound cues. They're on their heels.
Yeah, Divide was in a passive position, so he's not going to get caught.
Flank's coming through though. Look at this. They're not aware of this at all. That's a spike drop down. Invy's the one to secure that one. First blood going his way. Smoggy forward, seeing they can find a way through, punch a hole out of this setup. But with the spike drop down again, the Paper X pistols have just been outrageous.
Yeah, it's a disaster, this one for EDG. They tried to cook up something interesting, and Paper X were in spawn, hot on their heels, immediately re-pushing vent. There was not a thought in nobody's mind that there could be a player running him down on that quick of a timing as he trailblazed for his team to take pressure in mid, up through B heaven. This spike should be unrecoverable.
Chichu, Kang will do their best.
30 seconds left.
Shots rattled now. Hold on, head to start the roll, but a flash and a peek. What they ordered up here, the spacing, hold on, gripping, okay, eventually going to be able to find a way. We'll see, Forsaken, slight pixel angle. ADS up with a Bulldog. Kill claim with Smoggy being cut out, 0 and 3.
That contact also pulls Jing and Divide closer towards B main.
And something's finding kills all over the place, hold on, and we're going to see a bonus potentially in their sights. EG are looking for answers in a possibility like this. Hold on, the Paranoia sent flying out, but that DTP, that is accounted for.
30 seconds
Paranoia
left.
was sidestep. Made her way onto the side. They're going to be able to get this plant down.
Chichu is going to be so late on this. There's enormous pressure on Jenny and nobody to stand tall.
It really is, but somehow still coming up with it. Stavayo gets it, now a double satchel. Oh my God! Nobody just leaves it into Jenny's capable hands now, and time potentially bought. Chichu is going to be arriving. Invi trying to step towards it, picks up the gun, but he's still looking for that second player because surely Chichu's nearby. Snake bite, sails out, reveals a handle where Chichu's playing forward, side stepping. Invi forwards, 70 HP, gets on it, tap, moves out into the wild. Giving ways to get back in here if you are EDG here. That nade is going to be at least.
Hello.
Hold on, deep dash forwards. Kang's right in their face. Blind as anything, but it matters not. Not when a fight's taken at that kind of distance. And Kang's gone for more in through CT. Just want a Bulldog Blade Storm. Right click will do the job. They are trying to cut this Paper X team to shreds. Satchel across Jing. Hoping for some better weaponry now. Cutting this one up with a 3-2-1 double space. Dashing straight into the wall. Boombot. Spots out Jenny. Dropping down Paper X. How are they making the most of this? Unreal. Now the players leaves it into it. Jenny being pressured, pinched. Got a heaven angle out through main. Seeker's going to be offloaded to try and help him out. Nobody. Back to the wall now, but that smoke just blues in time. Jenny! It's got it all under control. Divide with just 20 HP. Have to walk all the way around this one, but I think time has gotten away from him. They've left it too late. Live for the exit. Consolation prize. I think he has a tendency to off up towards A main, or straight down a gut up mid. Trailblazer confirms that something is not going to be over towards that main angle, and a deep dash now as well. Get themselves deep into the A side. Let's take a listen into EDG.
我在这。
贴完包可以吗？可以。站的没有站啊！
他那边看到我没闪，还给我封烟了。
我去这站的。
我说你们得躲闪。啊，你
二楼站那边要飞，
站那边要飞。
二楼飞了。
白铁。
要不还有里面没人。Viper 70两个包点。
没白。铁板狙。
包点到了。
骂我。
Last player standing.
哦，可惜。
There's disappointment towards the end there, and the Con
Stay mobile with the defensive setups.
Still potential danger here though. Trailblazer broken down, and a bit of spam that'll do the job. It's Kankan going down nice and early, but that's going to be the paranoia sweeping, but then accounted for into Invi's anchoring positions. As we were saying, deep TP, it's going to be heard with the reinforcements arriving. Communication. I think Jing was just thinking it was potentially Jenny, but now they're going to be making moves up and around.
Here.
Divide pushing forward, let the pit drop, but now that lets something pick up this angle.
I know they've lost control over towards vents.
Yeah, VDG fairly heavily trapped. Should be another round where Paper X just convert this one cleanly. Positioning's all good, player advantage all good.
It's EDG that are being pushed into a corner here. There's no real exit. You just have to fight your way out. It's Divide catching that contact, doesn't want anything to do with it. His job is just to contain this space.
Whittle down the time, force EDG into making a bad move. They ease up on the pressure as well. Not looking to contain super heavy. Time's fairly low. EDG, it would be a mad scramble if they wanted to pivot over towards B, and something would have a chance to contest.
30
Yeah, they've
seconds
given up
left.
control though. Contacting all the way. Something was still here, but the operator would have been able to punish this. 24 seconds left. Into this round, B is the objective. It's an open site. What a call to make.
They've slipped past Divine in something. The smoke for the
10
plan.
seconds
Got to
left.
be meticulous with this one. 9 seconds left. Something slowly getting back up onto the line. Does want to take this one aggressively at that. These deep positions, risky business. EDG, you've got to try and take it to them. Oh! Punish onto the players. That contact play, and Jenny. There's only so much you can do in a spot like that. As soon as they hear it, Chichu now committing and watching inside the smokes. Kankan going walkabouts here, drop it down! That is disgusting work! Jing eventually dealt with, but Paper X more than ready once more. Nobody dropped down to just a single digit of health. Snappy stuff. Chichu forced just to retreat all the way back. Spike in his hands for any chance of South in a row. Yeah, back again. Something though. Applying onto the A side. Chichu! Not long for the world.
Shut out of this game.
The same level of consistency is what you're going to get with an operator in the hands of something. EDG given full access once more towards this site. Again, worried about the next step of things deep. Flash, kind of not looking to take the space off the back of this one.
Get out of my way.
TP, this time a tap, but this time no nade. Seeing him hold it all the way down by taking it towards CT. Something activating. All that pressure applied. Jing down at the barrel.
They've got an Odin spam on the A main line.
Spam, straight shot though. Operator's going to be going wide here. Kankan straight up. Now we're going to see that showstopper utilized. The Odin spam punished. Divine taken out. Rocket, potential there maybe, but sidestep for now. The Divide going down as retake wall is not going to be coming to fruition. Much harder in terms of the retake for Paper X, but I'm barely getting under control. Double satchel, what is that? Jing! Almost wrangling control with a rifle in his hands. A blind shot in attack. Still something getting it. Smoggy's position now known, but a forward approach is guarded. Walking up off the back of it, they hear potential rotation. Smoggy though catches it, signs of life now with that dash. Primed, Brockton ready. Somebody's going to be straight back in there, but a snap to the side. Invi was expecting that one with the refight and the repeat. Paranoia is good. He's taking straight on it, and the damage on the Kankong. Essentially, you might see it reciprocated. Yes, it's Forsaken. Just gliding and jumping straight to the side. Hard clearance into the flower pot. It's nobody. Claims a life for something. Trailblazer, anything to buy him a bit of space and time to start. It's good with the connection. EDG, finally! Angles open, avenues, just trying to shoot them all down. It's immediate dash to disengage. Dinks through the wall. This is definitely picking apart this Paper X opposition. Gearing up though, prime time, waiting for the smokes to dissipate before the B main players potentially activate. Spotting these barrels out wide. Now we're gonna see that nade and a flash forwards and the activation of all the sound cues. Pressure being made. It's perfect stuff from PaperX.
30 seconds left.
Able to play each other in perfectly at that. This is risky business, Kang. Oh my. Gets away with it. Hold on, pick that one up, you're not done just yet.
He's got a dash back in his back pocket too and a heal on board from the IGL.
Raid boss himself looking to see if he can step all the way up. This is PaperX trying to gear up, but falling asleep ever so slightly. Trying to time it just with nobody's flash. Now he's picked up the gun, reclaiming it. It has to be coming down to these individual shots. Slight reaction times here. He's going to be chipped down potentially. Double dash in now with a satchel. Smoggy straight there. Need to push them. Nobody's found it. Hold on. Invi! Oh! Man, look at it. Just follow the Seekers all the way up. Not too worried about it now, but he should be potentially. The adjustment of the shots. It's Kankan that's gone wide. Falling prey to Devi, already taking up all that space, but still doesn't force the issue. Jing just sidestepping this one. TTV into the back. Jenny is already going down. Cut to shreds by the bullets. Smoggy there. Shooting in the dark. He's able to trade out at least one of the kills, but it's a 2v4 at this point. PaperX have crouched and now slowly creeping back up onto the line. Contact plays. The Trailblazer's going to be able to clear a decent path up towards that heaven angle, and it does put pressure onto Smoggy. Trying to anchor from this spot, yet how does he find it? As that smoke blooms, now the ult's earned right from the backside. Now this is Jing looking to see if he can satchel in. He's creating a little noise. Pressure made. Trying to see if he can bait out these shots and kills. Flooding in though. Wonderful spacing and good fundamentals on display. Potential chance to claim a kill. Still a 3v3.
Love the way that Jing is jiggling that. Perfection from PaperX.
Pulls all the tension away now. Can't backs himself out. Is there any other better weapons that they can reclaim? Because Jenny's playing as a judge, Chichu with a sheriff.
Not ready yet.
Kankan the only one with a rifle. It's going to be on him. And look at this discipline. This is unreal stuff. High-low cooked up, heaven angle accounted for. Swinging with confidence in their hearts. But you might be going toe-to-toe here with Chichu. Got to be careful. He entered the heaven.
Let's take a listen.
We can come back, actually. We have 1 minute, guys. Don't worry. They play inside. They have Sky. Go back.
They know here. Let's do 2 from me there. Legit. Go B-man. You guys go B-man. I go 2 with Zilla.
Okay.
Because they're not gonna clear this A-man again.
Yeah.
They're fucking kancang now.
Yeah. Just keep pulling up that side. Careful, check out, right? I think I want smoke, guys. Or later.
Wait, my right side.
Yeah.
I have flash too.
They should be playing set lah. They push yes now. No predator, right? Can you check Vin?
No.
Watch Vin.
Guys, make sound on B-man, please.
I'm picking 3, 2, 1. They're playing set.
I'm gonna dog.
Make sound on.
Let's go heaven, guys. 7-1.
I'm dogging now.
I go long. Flashing back pillar.
In the smoke, Ila.
Can we fight him?
Decisive calls here from Devi, looking to see if he can put the squeeze again onto these B players. But EDG, they are home. The trades have to come through now, but it's just not going EDG's way. A 1v2 once more. Jenny
10 seconds left.
left to once more do the impossible. He's placed in difficult positions. That's his job on this squad. He's often able to come up with the goods, but a 1v2 with no armor to his name. That's going to be difficult to see if he can get through. Invi and Devi accounting for a lot here, cutting up in terms of the angles they're playing. And hold on. Spotted it out, but there it is, Devi. Lands a shot. Looking for patient play all around. Showstopper out forwards. That's a connection and a half. Jing straight in there. There's going to be traded. Jenny straight up, and now we're overwhelmed. Chichu tries to get involved. Tries to insert himself here. Both players rotating, and they're just calling it all the way back. It's a masterclass from Devi.
Yeah, he's giving them another opportunity to pivot. Something's actually
one step ahead.
Something's sticking around.
I think he's going to be broken. Yeah, he is. He's already inserting himself over towards B. He's causing all this pressure. Noise being made. Keeping one of the eyes peeled all the way back. The Seeker, though, points out exactly where Kang is, and Devi's ready for it again. The cerebral nature of this caller. He might not put up the bigger numbers, but he will call you to a win.
30 seconds left.
Plant going down. Obviously no contestation, and it's all in the palms of Chichu. Gonna get his first chance of it. Crosshair placement's good. 1v2 now earned. But how the hell do you find a way forwards? The pit ready to be played here. Placed down, potentially overlapping here. There's going to be a cause for concern for PaperX, but spamming away. The bullets raining. Hold on, he's vulnerable himself in the process. 26 health. It's all on the line. Half one of the fuse is what he's trying to worm, but it's all PaperX today. The grand finals
They find it and take it all the way. And a day with destiny, that's what we've been calling it. This squad will have another chance to lift the